Hello, Jeff Peterson with Plastics Decorating Magazine in our Plastics Decorating video chat. I'm here today with Brian Bishop, who's with Automark. How are you doing, Brian? How are things going?
Oh, I'm doing great, Jeff. I really appreciate you having me on today. I appreciate the opportunity to host your questions and hopefully throw some more industry knowledge into the industry.
Awesome. Brian, why don't we start and you tell us a little bit about Automark overall and what sets Automark apart from other equipment suppliers?
Sure. Well, I think to begin with, I'd like to say that product decoration is increasingly more important for manufacturers, and it has been for the past several years. Companies are looking for more ways than ever to incorporate more complex graphics onto complex shapes and products, improve the durability of those prints, and in many cases, incorporate those brandings onto these parts with durability, I guess. What sets our group apart a bit is the breadth and the depth of our printing and decorating solutions. I believe we have probably the deeper and wider solution base, far wider than pretty much anyone else in the industry. We start with our universal or manual series, our HP series pad printers, and we go into our universal series, which you can see over our shoulder here. Those are 1 and 2 color pneumatics machines. And then we go into our professional series machines. And from there, we can grow into our customized servo-driven, which are servo innovator line of equipment, and our servo-driven customized pieces of equipment, which we've had a lot of success with. For example, our catheter tube machines that we've recently introduced over the last couple of years have now had extreme success in the marketplace. They're fully automated, they fully circumferentially decorate the equipment, and we have multiple machines now operating in multiple continents in lots of different countries now around the world, producing catheter tubes. So in our opinion, it doesn't just stop with that, it continues on into the digital and DTF realm, and that really encapsulates the entire portfolio of Automark. We become more of a one-stop shop with our partners like Marabou Inc. that we supply into the marketplace, along with our cleaning systems from NanoViz and our partners like Tantec for our pre-treatment systems. So we become more of a one-stop shop and more of a consultant for our customer base. We like to say that we support our customers from a prototyping stage all the way up to global production.
Great. And Brian, you mentioned digital inkjet. That's certainly an area of growth for secondary decorating operations. And I know you guys are getting more involved in that area. Why do you think there is continued growth with digital inkjet? What are the advantages of using digital inkjet over maybe some other decorating processes?
Yeah, that's a good question too. We get that a lot, actually. We are asked that quite a bit. So I would say it's a shorter product cycle, and increased customization is what is driving that demand. The advantage is over pad printing and screen printing, there's no screens or plates, there's no mixing of inks. You can get full high resolution color graphics. You can get really good variable data on it, so you can put things like evolving QR codes or serialization. You can get really good personalization. There are faster setup times, reduced waste, and it's best for, I would say, short to medium term product runs. So there is a certain set that is fully advantageous when it comes to digital printing that we see in the marketplace, and that's why we're getting more involved in it and offering that solution to our customers.
I think that kind of leads into the next question that, and we know this, and I talk to others, it's certainly, there's a lot of buzz about digital, not the answer for everything. Pad printing still has a lot of potential and applications. When is pad printing still, the advantageous or best way to go versus other processes?
Sure. We believe that, due to the complex nature of shapes and parts, that maybe that they have curved surfaces or they're deep that we want to put a mark in. Those aren't so specifically suited for digital at this point in time. So we really see an advantageous point for pad printing to still shine for those. The silicone pad, it really conforms to irregular geometry well. And we also see that there's a durability aspect of the pad printer that it offers. So we have specialized inks. You can see that with our medical grade inks, with our class 6 medical inks from Marabou. So there are certain aspects where pad printing really shines. It's extremely reliable for high volume production. I would say that the takeaway is it really excels when part geometry and durability matter, and when you have some type of qualified ink system. We're even seeing mill standard inks in the pad printing realm being used more and more, and that helps, push the pad printing over digital when you're thinking about those options.
Great. So, Brian, how do companies best evaluate printing equipment in your opinion? Choosing it for the right applications.
Sure, I think it starts with part geometry when they look at what they're trying to decorate. We want to start with the material, the type of material that they're printing on. We want to start with the part geometry, and we want to start with the size of the print and the complexity of that print. Once we have that, then we can kind of work that into the equipment. We also want to take into mind what the customer's goals are. Are they only decorating maybe 100 parts a week, or are they needing more along the lines of 80 or 100,000 part prints a month? So all these really determine the type of printing equipment that we see the customer really needing. So we try to take all of that into account when we're trying to tell the customer our recommendations on what machinery that would be best suitable for their application.
Great. And Brian, when a company is choosing a printing, decorating equipment partner, what should they look for? What questions should they ask when they're looking to work with a specific supplier?
Yeah, this is a great question. I think, and this is one of the most important questions and takeaways probably from this, is you would want to know with the supplier that you align with, whether or not they have maybe experience with similar applications. Have they had experience with that before in the past? With our group, we draw upon 20 plus years of digital printing technology expertise with Azon. We draw upon 50 plus years of pad printing expertise with our pad printing partner TTN. So combined, we have a lot of global, I'd say, experience. That, and then you want to look for a partner that has the engineering and customization capabilities that are available today. You also want to look for a company that has spare parts and local engineering and local troubleshooting. Do they have training available instantaneously? Do they have the spare parts available in the US? We have all of that, and we try to package that together for our customers and offer that. So we want to look above just the decorating solution and look more broadly at the partner itself. That's what I would recommend for customers today.
Excellent. Brian, if people watching the video, they want to get hold of you, what's the best way to get in touch? Visit the website?
Sure. We have a website, automarkco.com, automarkco.com. They can visit us there, and they can learn more about the Azon and TTN printing products. They can also reach out to us. We're aligned as a partner. We want a partnership with customers today to solve their problems in printing. We want to make sure that what we provide is the best solution in the industry, and we just want to make sure that our customers feel good about the selection of the machine and the process at the end of the day.
Great. Brian, thank you so much for joining us today for our plastics decorating video chat, telling us a little bit more about Automark. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate the opportunity, and thanks so much. We look forward to working with everyone out there.